Morning. Good morning. Hola, hola. How are you guys? Happy Thursday. It's the end of the week for me. Hola, hola. How are ya? Beautiful day, yes. It is beautiful here in Miami too. Hola, amigos. I'm not going to the farm tomorrow, taking a long weekend. You have a farm? That's awesome. But I know farms are a lot of work. I would love to have a farm. I just don't want to deal with the work. Timber farm. Oh, it's okay. Okay, it's plants. Okay. Thank you for being here, guys. Remember to like the video, like, subscribe. I'm almost at 8,000 followers on subscribers on YouTube. I need like 120 people, 120 more people to subs, so I can have 8,000 subscribers. I want to get to 10K. After on YouTube, when you hit 10K, it's like everything changes. Like you get more. YouTube start to showing you more. You get more followers. You get a lot more views. You grow way faster after 10K followers. 6 years ago was COVID already? Damn. I remember like yesterday. Yeah, COVID time. I just traded a lot. Tomorrow is Friday the 13th. Oh, spooky. But who's ready for today? I'm so excited. Super excited for today. Hopefully it's another green day. Another green day for the challenge. And that would be 2 weeks of green days. Okay. Let's get the money. Let's get this money. I want to see how the market is going to react to pre-market's lows and highs. Yeah, because pre-market highs pretty much yesterday's lows. So that's going to be an important level if we go there. Unless the market just dies and keeps going lower. But I definitely would like to see the market going bouncing. Bouncing at least a little bit, so we can play pre-stage lows. Yeah, I'm super excited for today. Love, love, love how the challenge is going. You know what? The challenge has been extremely difficult, but at the same time, I can see me trading like this with only one maybe max 3 micros, and then copy trading with 40, 50 accounts. Yeah, just getting base hits, but multiply by 20, 30, 40 accounts, even 50. That would be awesome. The other last night, I was with my calculator making numbers, like getting numbers. If I can make $100 with, I think it was 40 or 45 accounts, I could make almost $1 million just doing that. $100 daily, copy trading with 40 or 45 accounts, $1 million a year. Not bad at all. So you can only copy trade max 20 accounts with Apex. Only 5 accounts on TradeOfI, only 5 accounts on TPT, My Funded Futures, Lucid also. So, but you can use another tools. You have multiple tools that you can copy trade all the props together. It is a little bit risky because if the tool doesn't work, you can get in trouble. Maybe you lose the account, maybe you have a big win, or maybe you have a big loss. Who knows? But yeah, multiplying $100 by 40 or 45 accounts. I trade mostly 18 days per month. It's kind of like, because I trade from Monday to Thursday, that's around 18 days per month. Obviously, some months are gonna be more, others are gonna be less if we have any holidays in between. But yeah, it's kind of like 18 days per month, $100 each 18 day. Obviously, I'm gonna have some days that I'm gonna lose, other days I'm gonna make more than $100. So far, I think with the challenge, I've been making around I've been making around 100, almost a little bit under 180, like 170 something. So let's just say I multiply it. I think I used 150 by 150, $150 daily, multiplied by 40 or 45 accounts. That multiplied by 18 days per month, and multiply by 12 months. That's around $1 million. So my whole idea is being consistent and not lose money. That's it. And I don't need to trade with a big size, only using like 1, 2 micros, maybe max 3. And everything compounds very, very nicely. Yeah, and slow and steady, yes. Yeah, that's an easy. Well, I was gonna say easy to follow plan, but obviously with trading, it's more about emotions, so it's easier to say than done. But I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's a crazy plan. You can definitely make $100 daily. Yeah, $100 daily, multiply by 18 days, multiply by 45 accounts, multiply by 12 months. That's almost, I think it's around $1 million. So can I make $1 million with these accounts with the challenge? We'll see. I think I'm getting ahead of me, but I'm really enjoying yeah, taking base hits and making small amounts of money daily, but compounded, like multiply by 20. Like it can be very consistent. Also, it is not that stressful to trade with only 1 or 2 micros. If I lose 100, I've never lost. I never had 12 months of losing. So I say $100 because some days I can make like 300, other days I can lose 100. So on average is $100 daily. Kind of like this push here. I think if ES can break this little resistance here, it's gonna break the downtrend, and most likely we're gonna see a push towards previous day's highs or pre-market highs. And we have both the Q and SPY fighting the VWAP. Looks like they wanna hold it support. So does it typically take 2 months to pass a challenge using your approach? I don't trade challenges like I trade funded accounts. So I think spending more than I will say more than 2 weeks on a challenge is wasting my time. At least my time. Because I already made money trading funded accounts, so I can use my profits buying evals, even blowing up a few evals before passing one. So yeah, if you wanna go slow and steady, that's fine. I also don't think taking the approach of just passing an eval in one day is good for your trading psychology. But again, for me, on this part of my trading career, I'm losing money the more time I spend on an eval. But again, that's gonna depend on your budget. I think that's the more important thing here, your budget and your experience trading props. So the approach of making $1 million only making $100 daily is with funded accounts. Nvidia is looking pretty weak. Apple too. Nvidia under 185, 186 is no bueno. I definitely want to see how ES and NQ are going to react to pre-market lows. What a day was yesterday. It was so freaking difficult. You know what happened to me? Because I really wanted to play pre-market lows, which was the last trade that I took yesterday, the one that it put me green for the day. I was seeing, like, early morning, I was seeing the market just going higher and higher and higher, and it was very choppy. So I thought that the market wasn't gonna go down to my pre-market low level. So I started taking stabs, trying to short the market, or trying to long the market. Not even near the level that I really wanted to play since the market opened. What I should have done is just waited, or honestly walk away, put an alert on my level, and then just play it out whenever that alert pop off. Oh, yeah, that's trading. What are the accounts that I'm trading today? Same accounts that I've been trading for 2 weeks. Nothing has changed. The 20 Apex accounts that I have for the challenge, for the future challenge. Like, I don't change accounts because those accounts are alive. I'm doing pretty good. I just need to keep doing the same thing that I've been doing the past 2 weeks, and most likely I'll be able to apply for payments maybe in 2 weeks, because I don't know why every time I try to tell you guys how much I need to make for applying for payment, I do the math wrong. So is the the buffet is 116, well, about 1600, and then I need to make 500 for, if I want to apply for 500 payment, I need to make first the buffer on these 25k accounts are 1600, and then 500, which is the money that I'm gonna take out from the accounts, right? So that's 2100. So far the accounts are up a little bit over $1,000. So 2100 minus 120 and 20. So I still need to make 1080. That's fine. So it took me around 2 weeks to do 1,000. If I see A+ setups, I can take them with 3 micros instead of 2, but we'll see, because I don't like how this market's been moving. So also I don't want to push it. I've been doing very, very nicely, only trading with 1 or 2 micros. This is a big move to the downside. Big one. You technically, I think you can, but if you withdraw the buffer, you can lose anything. Like you can not have a red day because you're gonna blow up your account. So, and also I like to leave a little bit of buffer on the account so I can next time or after the first payment, I can take a little bit more of it risky or bigger size plays. Let's see NQ here. NQ and ES. Yeah, so far it looks like the market looks dead. Okay. Okay, that's a strong reaction there. But I like it a lot. %50 retracement. I like the 50% retracement trades. Yeah, nice bounce there so far. Can you really hold here? Look at this bounce on ES. Damn. It's not gonna let me buy here. I wanted to play bounce, but that was very aggressive. Yeah, I wanted to buy here, but honestly, guys, I don't feel like buying trying to catch the bottom. I wanted to see like yes, a candle holding there, and then something like this maybe like some what wait something like this I was looking for, right? Something like that. You have a big move down and then you have some candlestick holding and then you have a clear like stop loss and PT and clear entry. But here it's just being super aggressive, buying the dip just because without real confirmation. But we'll see. Still, it's on a little downtrend. And if it keeps going higher, I'm gonna look for this. Oopsie. Yeah. Yeah, ugly candlesticks here. I think we have one Fed speaking at 11 or 10:30. We had data at 10. I'm sorry, at 8:30. Didn't do anything for the price action pre-market. Yeah, today's Thursday. Oh, we have it. We have one Fed speaking at 11. Yikes. What a bounce and then reaction. Apple is crazy weak. Nvidia is reacting the VWAP. This reaction candle was an ugly reaction of the VWAP on SPY. Under pre-market low, we have some support around 620, and then we have a little bit more at 579, 580. Yeah, very strong downside here. Yes, again, right at pre-market lows, but looking what NQ is doing, I don't feel comfortable buying here. Like, I first need some candlestick that it showed me that it really want to hold here. Like I said before, I want to see something like this. And if ES reacts here, we play a break, retest to the downside. If we got news or something that the market is so bearish. Nvidia dead, Apple dead, SpyQ dead. Anyone caught this really nice downside? Downside move. Nvidia looks like it wants to go to 180. Oh, you were swing trading from yesterday? Nice. 67.19? Oh, wow. I want to see this 5-minute candle closing very weak and the next one giving me a bounce. Because if it closes like that, I don't know if it is a hold and it's gonna bounce again, or the next one is gonna reject. I need to see this one closing very weak. Yeah, look at that craziness. Okay. Okay, it's a little bit scary. Yeah, it's too jumpy. Look at that. Look at that. That's ugly. Okay, let's see if NQ is gonna reject here. Nice rejection there on NQ. I'm gonna try it out. My stop loss is gonna be that candle highs. Let's see. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's see. This is scary. This is scary. Yeah, I got to stop out there. Damn. If rejects here, I might try it out again. But going short on this market is so scary. Look at those bounces. Yikes. I guess these are no. Yeah, it might be too early for the type of market we're getting the past few days. Look at that move on ES. That's insane. Ah, what a fake out here. That is crazy. Watching the VWAP on SPY. So far, the VWAP is reacting on SPY and QQQ. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I want to see SPY clearly breaking the VWAP. So far, it's rejecting it. No, I'm not looking too long here. If I take a trade and it's red, I don't need to jump back on another trade. I kind of need to wait, reassess, really see what's going on. And then I can take my time for maybe another trade if I like the price action. So far, I don't like this price action, but I can see how the market is super eager to push. And it's been extremely scary to play shorts in this market, especially in the mornings. The afternoon, you have the mornings like going higher, and then the afternoon gives back the entire move. Yeah, kind of like this Enki hold here. But Nvidia is still pretty weak. Yeah, I was looking at IWM also, and it was looking exactly like yesterday. It rejected a pre-sales low, but it had a bunch of wicks at the bottom, so it was tricky. I do like this Enki hold here, though. But I don't know, I don't feel confident for taking another trade here. Like, I can definitely take this trade with one micro. And see if it's gonna work out with a stop loss at, like, with a tight stop loss. But I don't know, I don't feel like taking a bunch of trades like yesterday. I feel bad when I I take more than 3 trades on a day. I would definitely feel more confident if we had the Q above the VWAP. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna work out. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like it wants to go. Anyone got that trade? I was chicken. This market is making me so not confident with my trading. I'm like 50-50. It's too choppy. Yeah, it's been choppy. Like, it's been extremely difficult since October. Yes. And then when I see a level working, it's so difficult to make a trade because you have huge candles out of nowhere. So a easy, we're not getting like clear, easy break and retest. Like yesterday we had like huge candles breaking levels and then those candles closing with long wicks at the top, not giving us any good entries. It's more like enter longs and pray that you got a huge candle and then get out. We still have a gap above, so yeah, on both SPY and QQQ, or ES and NQ. So yeah, I'm gonna see if we can have these. Maybe go higher for a gap fill. Yeah, no. This is freaking ugly. I think if this market is testing us on being patient and really manage well our trades. I will say our accounts. I'm really tempted to get a bounce trade here. Really tempted. I know I'm going to have an ugly red day. Just don't get overconfident. Keep trading with smaller size. And that's how you manage not having a big red day. Is this market the trickiest that you have ever seen in your experience? Yes. At least on the longest time, like since October till today, the market's been extremely difficult to trade. Like very, very difficult. So I'm happy that I'm not having huge that I'm doing the challenge, because honestly guys, I think if it wasn't because I'm doing the challenge and I'm trading only with 1 or 2 micros, I most likely would have blown up account, because I used to play with bigger, like between 7 and 20 micros, and sometimes 2 minis. So I think doing the challenge is saving me a lot of money. Look at this ugly fake out. Hmm. I have a video where I explain the difference between using the pros and cons of using um, props and not using them. So go to my channel. Wait. Go to my channel and it's gonna be, where is it? If I'm not live, it's gonna be the first video that you see, but it's this one. Full guide on how to make money trading futures prop. This one. You have entire explanation there why using props. I think it's a huge, huge advantage right now. I'm gonna try the ES here. This is gonna be my stop loss. And it looks like it's gonna stop me out right away. We'll see. Yeah. Very difficult price action. The key here is trading it. If you want to trade it, I will say walk away. Maybe trade in the afternoon. If not, trade it with a very small size. So you can take multiple steps without killing your account, and you can also give it a wider stop loss. Yeah, if you're green, like honestly, if I were green today, I'll be already out. If I were green with my first trade today. Yeah, and Q is reacting. Yes, I can see that. That is not gonna help my trade. Yeah, this is not looking good. Yikes. That's ugly. It's Apple dying. Definitely not helping my trade. Nvidia is also looking pretty weak. I got stop out there. Yeah, ugly. Well, 2 red trades so far. I'm down $178 per account. Can he hold here? We're still looking pretty weak. Nvidia, very weak. Apple looks like it wants to hold 254. NQ's very, very weak. With Nvidia being weak, I think NQ is gonna keep being moving to the downside. AM and NQ better. I don't think there's one better than the other. It's just gonna depend on your risk, how much risk you wanna take. It might be better to just wait for the afternoon trend break. Do I trade Asia? No, I only trade in the morning. Most of the time, I only trade in the mornings. New York session. Do I ever do giveaway? I'm planning to. I kinda like this ES hold. IBL? What's IBL? Ignition balance low. I don't know what's that. After hour low. It's way under after hour lows. Yeah, that definitely worked for a scalp. I wanted to take that, but then I didn't want to like start over trading. I don't know what's BBL. Ugly reaction here. Yeah, we still are in a very steady, weird downtrend. Big boss lady? Yeah. If those are ICT concepts, I'm not your person. It looks like we're gonna keep going lower. Let me see. Yeah. That was a nice reaction here on ES. Man, but I don't like playing reactions on this market. These are intraday drawdown because our legacy counts. I think here is where we can start getting bounces on NQ. Yeah, please like the video and subscribe. Help me with that. You like it 3 times? Nice. Slow, steady, and steady is the way. Just forget about how much you need to make for a payment or to pass the eval. Just look for good setups. That's it. So I have 2 red trades so far. Yeah, so the market is still very, very weak. But looks like the selling off is slowing a little bit. So I guess the volume it's lower. I know this is an important level here for NQ. And we still have the gap to fill above today's highs. I'm waiting a little bit. I'm waiting to see if we can have like a small bullish candlestick. Because this is literally trying to catch the bottom, but I do like it. I like it a lot. But I honestly want to see Nvidia stopping the sell-off. Because if Nvidia keeps going lower, that is not gonna help NQ and ES to move higher. It's just gonna keep dragging the market lower. Okay, I like this candlestick better. Let's see if we have a strong bullish candle here. And the next one give us a pullback. I also want to see this. Hey, good to see you again. Sorry, new here. What is the M and Q in upper right? It's a trade that I took. Okay, I like that move on ES. Man, but don't do that. Why? See? I can't find a good entry. When I have a good entry, I get to stop out. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe we can get it here? Maybe? Reminds me of my ex. Need to keep chasing her, but so risky. That's funny. Ay, ay, ay. Canta y no llores. Yeah, small base hits. I do think if the market can break its downtrend today, I think it's gonna have a big move to the upside for the rest of the day because we have a gap above. And the setting off is slowing down a little bit. Yeah, also watching SPY VWAP and QVWAP. Yes, it just rejected VWAP. If only one of those big green candles can happen when in a long. This is ridiculous. This price action is crazy. You know, I've been trading for 9 years and I've never had like a lucky trade. You know, when you buy something out of nowhere, it comes like a good news comes and the stock jumps like 20 points or 100 points. I have never been that lucky. In fact, one day, I don't know, I think it was like 2 years ago, maybe more, I bought Microsoft calls. I made good money, but I got out like 5 seconds after I got out. Microsoft came out with news and that stock jumped like $40. I wanted to die. Like, can I have one of these, like, huge candles in my favor? I'm Venezuelan. Oh yeah, I remember when that stock was popular, everyone was trading it. Am I trading 20 Apex accounts? Yes. This is insane. I'm pretty sure if I enter longs here, it's gonna go down and stop me out. No, thank you. Yeah, we need a trend break. I really think Nvidia needs to calm down a little bit and bounce and hold. Because, like I said before, as long as Nvidia keeps selling off, it's gonna be very difficult for NQ to break its downtrend. It looks kind of like it wants to hold. Oh, I like how NQ is holding here. I don't like how ES is reacting here. PCE? I don't know, to be honest. I honestly don't pay much attention to data. I don't read what comes out with data. The only thing that I do with data is I want to know at what time it's gonna come out, so I don't trade or I don't have any open position at that time, and then I just leave it alone and wait and see how the market reacts to it. Yeah, I don't care about data, the news. If people say the market is bullish or is bearish, all I do is just wait here, see how the market reacts to anything, and then I react to whatever the market is doing. Thank you for being here, Cheetah. Yeah, this market is ridiculous. It took me like two years to stop the losing strike, and then I started to, yeah, to take, after 2 years is when I started to make a little bit of money. I do think it takes you, if you don't, if you trying to do it on your own, I think it's gonna take you at least 2 years to become profitable. If you're starting trading and you get a coach, somebody that can really call you out on your BS and explain you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right, and I think you can do it in less than 2 years. I think trading is extremely hard, but it's more of the psychology of trading. The psychology of trading, and also like keep it simple. I think a lot of traders use too many indicators, too many fancy setups instead of keeping it like very simple, and being very very patient with your trades and follow the plan. Okay, looks like Nvidia found some type of base. It's holding. This is Tuesday's lows and Monday's highs. So 182 looks like a nice hold on Nvidia. Maybe it's gonna help the market bounce here, maybe. The bigger time frame candlesticks are extremely ugly. Like, look at these 30-minute candles. Yeah, that's ugly. Let's see the 4-hour. The 1 hour, very ugly. Still have over 30 minutes to close, but yeah. Yes, still very weak under pre-market lows. This should be like this. But how can you play reactions with these type of candlesticks? Hey, what up, Kenny? Maybe the next trade is gonna come in the afternoon. Does time of day factor into your trades at all? Yeah. If I look at my stats, yes. If I take trades, the first if I don't wait at least 30-40 minutes after the market opens, most of the time my first trade is red. Apple is still looking kind of weak. Same thing with Nvidia. Very slow grind to the downside, and then you have huge candles to the upside. I have got cooked today. Yeah, not an easy market to trade. So the only way to not get cooked is again trading with a very small size. Isn't NQ directly proportional to CL? I don't think so. Yeah, kind of like that hold on NQ. Let's see how this 5-minute candle is gonna hold. It's gonna close. I mean, if we enter here, we can have a clear stop loss and a clear PT1 also. Yeah, let's do it. If I can get a little pullback here, I'm gonna add one more contract. I don't know, I don't look anything under the 5-minute time frame. The war is not really bearish for the market. So it doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter what I think. If the war is bearish or bullish, what I'm trading is a clear hold of this base here on NQ, and I have a clear stop loss. Pretty much the same trade that I did yesterday, the last trade that I took yesterday. Yeah, it might be a falling knife, yes. I'm just trying out a level that it had a strong reaction in the past. It might happen again. It's playing with my emotions. Same. Yeah, I got stuck out there. Damn. I don't know why. My stop line wasn't there. What happened? But whatever. Didn't work out. If you fake me out there, I'm gonna be so mad. Are you serious? Sorry. I have to do it again. Oopsie. Those Apex require to buy and hold? No. But what do you mean? A position or what? a position because you don't exit. No, you're getting annoying. You're getting annoying. Every time I do something, you say something bad, so you're getting annoying. I love how you have a red trade or red day and everyone knows how to trade better than you. I love how you got a bunch of know-it-alls in the chat when you're red. Trading is already difficult. Imagine when you're trading in front of a bunch of people. And you're gonna have red days, you're gonna have bad days, you're gonna have days where you did not follow your rules, like me today. And yesterday too. Not always, but yeah. I try my best to turn things around and come up green. It is water. No. Okay, we have Nvidia bouncing. Let's see if this is gonna help my trade. Or not. I need a bounce here. Otherwise, it's done so. You Trump to tweet the war is over? Yeah. Yes. I need a hold here. If not, this trade it's not gonna work. Come on, can we have a boom boom candle here? I'm taking this trade because of the 30-minute candlestick and how slow it's been the downtrend the past 1 hour and a half. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you guys looking exactly like yesterday's trade that put me green for the day. 30-minute candles are looking good for a possible hold here. Okay. Yeah, definitely. So I want to see NQ like breaking this little resistance here. If can do that, the next resistance is gonna be this one. Yeah. I do think if we get a strong resistance break, downtrend break, like I said before, I do think we're gonna have like a strong push to the upside. Yeah, this is looking exactly like yesterday's trade. I took a bunch of stabs at the beginning, but yeah, it's looking exactly like yesterday's. I will say it's looking, my day is looking exactly like yesterday. Yeah, Nvidia is about to hit the VWAP. Let's see if we can break it. That will be awesome. And that definitely will help my trade on NQ. I also liked a lot the 255, 254 hold on Apple. Can we have a strong push like this? Yeah, Nvidia right at the VWAP. And honestly, guys, as long as NQ keeps holding support, I'm gonna hold this. Can we have a trend break? I almost wanted to add, me too. I was so close to add on a pullback here and just put in a stop loss on that new contract at here. No trend lines? Okay. We really need a very strong hold here. Inverse head and shoulder. Nvidia, let's see, it's breaking the VWAP. Apple holding pretty good. It can be the start of the boom boom for the day. Boom boom move. After playing with our feelings. Please, boom boom. Okay. Come on, do it for me. Yes, it can't seem to break this resistance here. You're welcome. Videos reacting the VWAP. Come on, give me a strong push here. Do it for me. Go. Yeah, still looking pretty weak. So we're still fighting this level. Okay. Okay. Can I have a crazy strong bullish candle, please? Okay. We got Nvidia. Okay, guys, as long as we keep holding support here, not touching this trade. Thank you, Nvidia. Okay, beautiful. Give me more. Another one. See, finally I was able to get a crazy bullish candle. Boom, boom, baby. Patience. Whoa, okay. Yes. Yes. Go. Keep going. I think if ES can finally hold here, we're gonna have more upside. I really want to see ES holding here. Oh, I got one there. Can ES really hold here? Come on. Watching her like, come on, yeah. Come on, subscribe to the channel and give me some likes. If you like to be green, subscribe to the channel. Give me another push. I'm sending one. Holding one runner here, guys. As long as ES and Inky are holding these little support here, I'm holding this runner. Finally. If Apple can boom boom, the market's gonna fly. Yeah, so I think as long as we keep trading with a very small size, we can allow ourselves to take some stabs here and there, especially on a very choppy market. But the thing is just being ready to stop and close the day red, which is extremely difficult. It's extremely difficult to do. Damn, what a horrible day. What a horrible month and week. I'm hungry. $5.75. Because I know I had a level here. So this was the candle that I was looking at as a possible strong push to the upside, just looking at. This is why I said what happened in the past most likely can happen in the future, because when you have a strong reaction at a level, most likely it repeats. So you have this low here and look at the 30-minute candles. Okay, I got a stop out there. What an ugly reaction again. Again, above and below the VWAP, so that's clearly an ugly price action day. Let's see if ES can really hold here or not. This is the break of the downtrend. Yikes. Yeah, might be overstaying too much on this choppy market. The problem that I have here is if I wanna do quick scalps, I need to do them with okay, wait. I like these guys. Last trade of the day. Stop loss here. I like ES holding here. I'm definitely over trading, but I like that hold on ES. TA technical analysis or PA price action is the same thing, pretty much. So yeah, I'm looking for a push to this level and then maybe previous days highs or pre-market highs. So this is what I'm looking for. It looks like it's not gonna work out. We'll see. Okay, we're looking better. Thank still needs to break today's downtrend. Yeah, I really like this hold. I used to wear hats all the time on the stream. I don't do that anymore. Too much sun inside my house? Yes. Honeypot trader? No. Come on, ES. Just do it. Bull flag at support? Maybe? Boom boom. Do I still trade in Vince's Discord? Not much. Right now I'm 1000% focused on the features challenge that I'm doing and being here on the stream. Showing you guys the good, the bad, everything, and everything in between when I'm trading. It's almost 12 o'clock. Okay. Okay, market. I need to hurry up. Any plans for the weekend, guys? I have a wedding this weekend. I need a wedding date. You'll be there? That's my alarm for the 12 o'clock. Come on, just do it already. Go. Okay, look at Nvidia. Look at that beauty. Let's see how Nvidia is gonna react to today's highs. It's right at the yesterday's lows, which can be a big level. Could be. And SPY keeps reacting the VWAP. That is no bueno. But we keep holding support, so definitely can go to either side. It's not looking too bad. Who's getting married? A friend is getting married. Just give it to me. Do it. Do it already. Go. Nvidia's reacting previous day's lows. That can definitely mess up my trade. Come on. Do it. Why I don't trade on Fridays? Because most of the time I see myself doing stupid shit on Fridays. And a lot of times also Fridays are extremely choppy. You have one, maybe 2 Fridays per month that has clean price action, but most of the time Fridays are extremely choppy. Come on, give me a push. Give me a push. Give me a push there. I'm sending one around here. Breakout. Maybe you shouldn't trade after drinking, yeah. Go! A little bit more! Go! 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 Do it! Go! Go! A little bit more! A little bit more! Do it! Do it! Push! Break out there! Ah! This thing is gonna be, it's gonna be moving. It's gonna be chopping around here until it breaks out. Don't do that to me. I'm hungry. I'm tired of watching the charts. I think it's gonna drop. Listen. I think whatever we think, it doesn't matter. That's an ugly reaction, and I didn't get filled out by like a tick. Nah. Don't do that to me. Oh. Okay. Okay. Damn. I literally didn't get filled out by like half a tick. In fact, it hit. You know when you put a hard stop loss or PT that it needs to like break it, and then that's when you get filled out. It touched it and I didn't got filled out. Ay, ay, ay. So much hard work only for this. Bro. Yeah, the market makers are watching the stream. Ay, ay, ay. We got news there? What? I'm Venezuelan. Man. Man, oh man. Look how the market's gonna bounce again. Okay. Look, look, look. Where do I live? Why do you want to know where do I live? Because of the hat? No, I do not live in New York. That was painful. Not gonna lie. That was painful. Look at Apple. Yeah, Apple is holding pretty good. It needs to break the VWAP for a real move. That was an ugly Nvidia previous day low reaction. The VWAP, it didn't work today because the market is crazy choppy, so no. Ay. So we have a clear little range here. So I'm down $7 for today. Should I close the shop for today, or should we wait and see how it's gonna react to the support? I do whatever you guys want me to do. Close. One close. See? Let it ride. Wait. You complete me. Wait. Close. Wait. Comment, chase, stop, lose, positioned, ended, close. It is 12. Yeah, close. You're getting frustrated. One NNQ here. I'm blonde. Close. You're Brazilian. No, I'm Venezuelan. You already broke your rules. Take another trade. That reminds me, that comment reminds me of, you know, when you're eating shitty and then you're like, I already had I already been the entire day eating shitty, so might as well just eat a cookie. Ciao. Leave it, wait, lunchtime. I honestly do think that the selling stop for today. I think we either have a lot of choppy price action here, or we have a strong push to the upside. Don't be a follower, be a leader. Keep going. This is not financial advice. This is only for entertainment purposes. So we're here to make crazy trades? Nah. You have to be green again, correct? I don't have to. What fake out after fake out after fake out? So why we had this huge red candle? For what? Only to stop me out of my trade? Only that? Only for that? Pre-market low, darling? No, that wasn't pre-market low on ES. The reaction was Nvidia. NQ definitely needs to break the downtrend. I do like trading more ES than NQ, but ES today is crazy choppy. You only trade Tesla? I think you're on the wrong channel because I never trade Tesla. Unless I see a crazy good A+ setup so I can swing trade Tesla. But other than that, nah. I think we need Nvidia to hold 185 or 186 if we want to see more upside on NQ. Guys, no ICT concepts here. For me, it's like you guys are speaking Chinese. The thing is, I hate how all ICT stuff are super crazy, overcomplicated for easy support and resistance trade. You're talking about fair value gaps. That's ICT. NQ broke downtrend. We'll see. Look at this ES BS. Stop me out of my trade. That it was beautiful. Only to do this? For real? Can we get this, please? And hold. I'm telling you guys, I do think the market's gonna go for the entire gap fill. And you use ICT concept, market structure, moving averages, VWAP, standard deviation. Is this time different? Maybe. Can we hold support here? We finally have SPY and QQQ really breaking the VWAP. Is this time different? We have a gap here to fill. Ugly, ugly, ugly rejection. Spy holding the view up. Let's see. Take M and Q 642 this time. 642. Here. The same trade that I took before. Well, I took it with ES. We have our little support here again. Can it work this time? We'll see. We have this. Okay, I got stop out there. Maybe I got fake out. Let's see how this 5-minute candle is gonna close. Very jumpy price action right now. Okay. Okay, I'm done, guys. I'm down $61.53 per account. This is too much choppiness. I'm over trading. It looks like might be fake me out, but I'm done. I'm done. This is too much. Better days to come. This is how the... Okay, I'm not gonna keep looking the charts. Over trading, but I'm happy that I'm keeping it very, very small, so nothing important happened. I think my biggest mistake with this market is trying to overstate on my positions instead of just doing quick scalps. The problem that I have with quick scalps is that if I'm trading only with 1 or 2 micros, I'm not gonna make any money. But yeah, the idea is consistency, keeping things small, not blowing up my accounts. It's okay if it takes me 2 months to apply for for the first payment. That's fine. Look at the market going. Whatever. Let me put today's trades on TradeZilla. I'll show you guys how we're doing with the 20 accounts, and I'll be done for today, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Remember that I don't trade Fridays. So let me add everything to TradeZilla. I do think that the market is gonna end the day very strong, or at least we're gonna see a very strong push in the afternoon. But I'm getting chop around left and right. This is not how we want to trade. So yeah, down a little bit under $62 per account. I do think I can definitely change things around, but I don't want to force it. So this is how we're doing. This is how we're going so far. Not bad. Not bad. Just too many trades. Yeah. We're still green. Look, we're steady, going higher and higher, so that's good. So yeah, I think if we keep doing this, I think we're gonna be able to apply for a payment at the end of the month, hopefully. So yeah, happy weekend. I'm super excited for my weekend. I have plans for happy hour tomorrow with friends, a wedding. I'm going to Cirque du Soleil also. So yeah, remember we have a life, and trading is not our life. It's just a small part of our life. So let's just keep doing our thing. Be happy. I'll see you guys on Monday. So thank you for being here, and remember to like the video. Bye.